opportunity is once in a lifetime.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the New York Mets taking on the Miami Marlins. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. And Chris, a guy that's been having a huge impact for this team all year, Pete Alonso. He leads the team in wins above replacement, so most days you can expect him to be a big factor for these guys.
Yeah, Boog, he's definitely a huge piece of the puzzle for this ball club right now. He's just having a really nice year, and that's on both sides of the ball, not just offensively. You talk to guys in the clubhouse, the coaching staff, they always have great things to say about him, and they say the team really looks to him to be one of the on-field leaders day in and day out.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll and towing the slab, Trevor Rogers. What do we have on him?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Starling Marte up to hit.
Number 6, Starling Marte.
The wind of the pitch. Misses inside. And this one is off and running.
First pitch, 140.
The lefty, the 1-0. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Punch out there, 1 out. Now batting Tim Locastro. First offering and it just misses. Nice warm day here, good baseball weather. Does that change anything, Chris, especially for the hitters?
Absolutely. You feel so much more comfortable at the plate. You're not worried about, getting jammed on fastballs inside part of the plate. You can kind of be more selective instead of just looking out away so that you can get the barrel to it. And that part, you can get on the inside part of the plate as well.
1-1 now. Good eye right there.
And Boog, hitters can be a little less aggressive on hard stuff early in the season just because of how cold it is and not wanting to get a stinger. Now you think, oh, it's just a jam.
And it gets by him.
Boog, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. 4 hits and 11 tries so far in the series. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The guy that I've encountered that hates the cold weather the most, Mookie Betts. I mean, he grew up in Tennessee, so it's not exactly like balmy there. I mean, it gets a little chilly in Tennessee, but under 60 degrees, he will wear 2 sets of batting gloves, one on top of the other, and sometimes he'll wear not 1 set of thermals, but 2 sets of long johns over top one another. Locastro over at first with 1 away. The 1-1 is fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. The tag, and he's out at second.
Kind of a tough read for the base runner right there. You're usually trying to be aggressive on balls in the dirt, trying to get into scoring position. But if it doesn't get away very far, or you can't tell how far it is, most catchers are going to get to it and throw you out at the base. And right there, excellent job by the catcher. He helps out his pitcher big time.
Two outs. Line drive. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
He was all over that one. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Man at first. Here's Pete Alonso. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike. And that one almost got him. Here's a 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Another 1-2. And a ball evens the count. And a pitch. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
That is it. The shortstop, Francisco.
So 2 on with 2 away. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Struggling a little bit in this series. He's 2 for 12. On the ground to third. They get the force out number 3. It's the Mets 0, Marlins coming up. Back after this on the show. Back here in Miami and on the hill in this one, Carlos Carrasco.
Well, this guy had a bunch of wins last year, and I'll tell you what, as a position player, when you've got a pitcher that's going to go out there, take the ball, and put you in a position to win, for whatever reasons, you're relaxed, you enjoy playing behind him, but you also are able to score for a guy like that. And that's who he was for his team last year, and I'm sure they're hoping they get more of the same this season.
Righty delivers on the corner for a strike, and the count is 0-2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
The 0-2 just missed.
It's a good take.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. Makes the grab, 1 away. And time now for the Marlins lineup. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, I think the key, though, and the reason why he gives up those homers is that guys are locking in, they're aggressive, and they have a high confidence level. So I think if that's the approach these hitters take, with the stuff he's got there on the mound, yeah, there's a good chance that there'll be some balls that fly a long way. But you can't get too big in your swing, otherwise you'll be really frustrated after this one.
Luis Arias, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. On the ground right side. Alonso takes it himself, and here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first. And up next for Miami, Jesus Sanchez. Ball 1, no strikes. That one missed.
2 balls, no strikes.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 3. And there's the automatic. And a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Ramon Laureano. Going 1. And the righty deals. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Locastro should have this one. Puts the squeeze on that one. And that's the 3rd out. 2nd inning coming up here in South Florida. No score.
When their hands was out. Hope you dudes in the street wearing Teflon. If they don't like Frosty, then I'ma give them F-Spawn. Go ahead and watch me catapult to the top since 9-8.
Top of the 2nd. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez.
Francisco Alvarez.
And a pitch. They say you win.
0-1's the count.
Line to right, and that'll be a base hit.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Beatty.
So up next for New York, Brett Beatty. Strike 1.
0-1.
Alvarez aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
And now the Mets DH, Danny Mendick. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
0-1. And a foul ball left side. Here's the 0-2. And that's a little high.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And here it comes. And now the count is even. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. And one away.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Now it's DJ Stewart. First pitch just misses. Second inning here, no score. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boog. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
Ball to strike. Swings through that one for strike 2. Got him. And 2 away now.
Well, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Marte up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Next offering is in for a strike. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and a miss. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. Back here at the ballpark, we head to the bottom of the 2nd. Jorge Soler up at the plate. Carrasco back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. And a swing and a miss there.
2 strikes.
Right-hander kicks, deals upstairs.
The idea was right, looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
The 2-2. Bounce to third. Toss to Alonso, and quickly one away in the 2nd.
Batting 6, the first baseman,
Dermis Garcia getting ready to hit with just 1 hit in 11 at-bats in the series so far. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the catch, and there are 2 down.
batting 7, the second baseman.
And here is number 73, looking for his first big league hit right here. That one pushed to the left and foul. In the air, right field. Marte going after it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. And the Marlins down quietly. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And welcome back. On to the third inning. Here's a speed threat, Tim Locastro.
LeCastro.
Rogers back to work. And that's in for a strike. Check swing, but he went too far. And it's 0-2. Got it by him for the K.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Jeff McNeil stands in. First pitch, and he just misses.
Count 1-0.
There's a strike.
1-1.
One down, base is empty. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Fortes puts the squeeze on that one. Out, number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Alonso, a slugging first baseman, batting in the cleanup spot, and he's a 2-time home run derby champion. In there for strike 1.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
Top of the third, no score.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
In the dirt. Gets it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Look at my eyes, heart is empty. Devil wear Prada, she tryna tempt me. Bends like a nugget, I need a 10-piece. Left me for dead, this is redemption. Heard what I said, I'm on a mission.
Back here at Lone Depot Park. Now at the plate, Nick Fortes.
The catcher, Nick Fortes.
And the right-hander back to work. That's a strike, and it's 0-1. Kicks and fires. Good eye in that spot. And a 1-1. And strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Next pitch is popped up. Alonso drifts towards it. He makes the grab. And there's one away.
Batting 9, the shortstop,
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Off the mark there. Ball 1.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Left-hand hitter waits. Line drive. And that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And that's a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now the right fielder, Brian De La Cruz. He's 0 for 1. Misses outside. Ball 1. Chisholm over at second, 1 down. There's a strike. Good eye right there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Runner, yes,
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Strike in there. Throw to third. Save.
When a guy's got that kind of lead at second base, somebody's got to call timeout. Pitcher's got to step off. The catcher's got to ask the ump for time or something. You can't let him get out that far. When you don't have a good thrower behind the plate, he's going to steal third almost standing up. That's a really good job of being aggressive by the base runner.
Two down. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two. Ground ball right side. McNeil in plenty of time to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Luis Ariz stands in. Grounded out his first time. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over and have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
The 0-1. That one the other way. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. So they get 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, no one left. On to inning number 4. It's the Marlins 1 and the Mets nothing. Welcome back. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. The wind of the pitch. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. The wind and the pitch. And that one is inside. That's a strike.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
That one in for a strike, 2-2. And misses inside.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. De La Cruz going back some more, hauls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield, got to the spot, turned around and made a nice catch.
And that one is lifted in the air. Laureano trying to get there. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And there are 2 outs.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Next to hit, Brett Beatty. And he's already singled in this game. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
0-1. That's a little bit low. The pitch. They say it went.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Lined into right. De La Cruz makes the catch, and that is that. Nothing doing for the Mets. They still trail 1-0. Bottom 4, and now for the Marlins, Jesus Sanchez.
The left fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
The right-hander back to work. Looked like it was a little bit up.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2 stays alive. One and two now. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's what he definitely should have laid off of.
Laureano in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
The 1-1. There's a swing and a miss.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Lindor whips it to first on the run, and Laureano is retired.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Jorge Soler, the next up for the Marlins. First time up, he grounded to third. That one's in there, 0-1. In the air, right side. Drops into the glove, and that's the inning. Nothing doing for the Marlins, but they still lead it 1-0. Back here in Miami, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Danny Mendick. The wide to kick the pitch. And that one a little bit high.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that's a strike. Pitch misses there. Now 2 balls and a strike. just missed.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Out towards right center field. Number 73 on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One up, one down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
DJ Stewart up now for the Mets. First offering misses the mark. There's the strike.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
A little roller up along first. And he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. Kicks and deals. Pitch in the dirt. 2-2. Stewart checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Didn't go. 3-2 now. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's Starling Marte, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And takes low for ball one.
1-0.
There's the strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And it is 2-1. And now the lefty fouled off down the right side. Stewart, the base runner at first with 1 out. That one out to right. De La Cruz has a beat on it, and it's caught for the out.
Now batting, the 7th fielder,
Tim Locastro, the next to hit.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. The pitch. And that one is inside ball 1. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. No swing. He held up. Darryl Parker with the call there. Got him. And that is that. Mets strand 1, and it remains 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for Miami, Dermis Garcia. The pitch. Outside. And that one clips the corner. Bounced up the middle. Lindor on to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Good fade and sinking action in that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And up next for Miami, number 73.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat. Get that first hit at the big league level.
Swing and a base hit. Here's the catcher, Nick Fortes. First time up was a pop out. That one fouled off. And the right-hander deals. Just missed. Carrasco will move to first. And he's back in on a dive. Next offering upstairs. Just off the inside edge.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Throw to first. Back in safe. Really close. Here comes a pitch. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Jazz Chisholm Jr. the next up for the Marlins. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
And the 1-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Swings and misses, and the count 1-2. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1-2 now. And there's a ball. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Left field. Stewart under it. Makes the catch, inning over. So one hit is all they get. 5 innings complete. It's the Marlins 1 and the Mets nothing. And welcome back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now here is Jeff McNeil. Rogers back to work. There's a strike. Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Ball one low. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Two on the way. The other way. Makes the grab, one down. And stepping in for New York, Pete Alonso, 1 for 2. Well, Chris, you got the right-handed slugger at the plate. Are you surprised that they're sticking with the lefty on the mound?
No, not at all, because actually he's a reverse splits guy, and this is the best spot for him to be in.
And he deals. Slider clips the zone.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And a pitch.
Ball 2. 2-1.
Misses off the plate. 3-1.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
3-2 now. And a swing and a miss. Now 2 away.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at bat until that foot-away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden the pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
And now it's Frankie Lindor.
Almost drove one out of here last time up, flied out to the warning track.
Strike on the inside corner. And the lefty with the 0-1. And that's in for a strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Let them know that you the baddest. I ain't never seen the baddest. Let them know that you the baddest. Let them know that you the baddest.
Welcome back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Brian De La Cruz. And a pitch. De La Cruz measures 6 feet 2 inches. 26 years old. Usually in left, but today he's starting in right field. The 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
You know, these Marlins, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've been lining the ball all over the ballpark, and unfortunately, sometimes it's right into a glove. But still, they've hit 9 line drives so far, and that's something they should feel very good about.
Let's go, Marlins!
2-1 now.
Hey, shoot.
And that's outside.
Speaking of those line drives, you can't get too discouraged when they don't drop in for you. It's important to remember that you pretty much did everything right, and that's just baseball sometimes.
And that one is lifted in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So, man aboard, Luis Arias, the next up for the Marlins. Outfield playing pretty shallow. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Now 1-1. Left-hand batter waits.
Ball, that's inside.
De La Cruz gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Runner on the go. Line drive. Jumps, but it's off his glove. He decides to hold on to it, and he reaches safely.
Number 7.
Now, Jesus Sanchez. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Now the 0-1. Ball one there.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. He's painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
And a pitch. Ground ball right side, could be 2. McNeil gets it to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Laureano comes up to hit.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And a good eye there. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Here's a 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play.
The designated hitter,
Jorge Soler, the next up for the Marlins. So with second and third occupied, they go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded, and there's a force at every base. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal, because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, you can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
Hit slowly on the ground. Beatty to first, and that is the inning. And the Marlins leave all 3, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here at Lone Depot Park, we go to the top of the 7th, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Francisco Alvarez. The pitch. That's in for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Number 78, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Scott, the lefty, warming up as well. And now the 0-1. Foul ball there. The tying run at the plate. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that's the first out. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. First offering misses the mark. The pitch. And that one fouled off. Here's a 1-1. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And here it comes. Shot back to the mound, and he gloves it. To first, 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, number 15, designated hitter.
So now here's the DH, Danny Mendick. First pitch just misses. And that skips in the dirt. 2-0. And that's outside.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
DJ Stewart waiting to hit for the Mets. Pitch is in there. 3-1. Slice down the right side. Mendick started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Mets go down quickly. They trail here 1-0. Phil Bickford gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Number 73 digs in now.
The second baseman,
And the pitch. And fouled off. Next offering is down low. There's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch off the plate, and it's 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Fortes up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside ball 1. Bullpen activity starting up now. Jeff Brigham up and throwing. The 1-0. That one pushed foul. Right-handed reliever.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
on the ground. McNeil. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Jazz Chisholm.
And now for the Marlins, Jazz Chisholm Jr. In there, and it's 0-1. Now one missed. The 1-1. And another ball.
That's right. Wait for it.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Started after it. Appeal to third. He did not go around. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Popped up. And that ends the inning. Miami down in order. They lead it 1-0. They hand the ball over to a new arm, number 78.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Now here is DJ Stewart. He's 0 for 1.
DJ Stewart.
The pitch. Called strike right there.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Oh, 1 down. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. And the 0-2.
Ball 1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And the righty deals. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Starling Marte. Edge of the zone, called a strike. 0-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. One, 2 now. And a ball evens the count. And it's filled up. The pitch. Got him! And now 2 gone.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your bullpen arm when you roll them out there to start a new inning, hold on to a small lead. Just such a stabilizing effect. And not only get the first 2 hitters, but to strike them out. That gives everyone on defense a big boost of confidence.
Castro in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. This is off the inside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And a foul ball. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
The batter, number 1.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now it's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. 1 for 3. Move to first. Castro gets back easily.
Big situation right here. You got some speed over there at first base. He represents the tying run. Question is, do you send him and get him in the scoring position, or do you let that batter swing and maybe put you ahead? Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
And that's in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away.
Castro on the run. The 1-1 is fouled off. Pickoff throw, and Castro dives back in. Righty to the plate. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Runner goes again. Ground ball up the middle, and it gets by him.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Pete Alonso. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. And that one off the outside edge. Miami's bullpen with some action. David Robertson getting ready to go. Santos, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. The 1-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
The count 2-1. Swinging a foul straight back.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Two now. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two now. Got him looking for the strikeout. Huge call, third strike against a big bat to end the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Sam Coonrod. This guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Sam Coonrod.
And at the plate for Miami, Brian De La Cruz.
The white shield,
The pitch. Here's a strike. In the air out towards right center. Marte racing, makes the catch.
Third baseman, number 3, Luis Arias.
And up next for Miami, Luis Arias. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Next one misses. 1-1. Siggy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Line drive, base hit, right center field.
The left fielder, number 7.
Runner on at first with one gone. And now for the Marlins, Jesus Sanchez. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Arise at first, one gone. They say you win.
0-2 is the count.
Stay out of the double play.
0-2 now. In the air, left field. Stewart in position, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Ramon.
Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Ramon Laureano. And that's in there for strike one. That's through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Next one just misses. And the count 1-2.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
And down on strikes. That ends the inning. One left for Miami, but they're on top 1-0.
I don't wear no cape or apron, so I ain't saving you a cleaning house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new to what.
New pitcher for the Marlins, David Robertson. A chance at his first save of the year. Nobody out. Lindor has a chance to tie it.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And he deals. That's down and in.
Count 1-0.
Check swing. Did he go? No. The next pitch misses. Ball 3. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Kicks and deals. That's in there. And it's 3-1. Righty delivers. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. At the belt and fires. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Now the catcher up to hit, Francisco Alvarez. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Robertson with a move to first. Lindor back in there. And a pitch. This one blasted left center field, on its way, and that one is out of here. A big blow to the home fans. His first homer of the year, and they take the lead. It's 2-1.
Good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And next for the Mets, Brett Beatty. They say you win.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Check swing. He went 0-2 now. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Fights it off. You'll see another. Next offering is downstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The next offering misses. It's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Goes down looking.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
And next is the designated hitter, Danny Mendick. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 down.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Stewart in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next pitch inside. And that's ball one. Two outs. Fouled off. He was late. Next offering in the dirt. And the count is 2-2. And that's outside. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Mets add 2 runs on this blast. And the home team down a run. Brooks Raley gets the ball now. He comes in with a chance for his second save of the season.
Brooks Raley.
Now here's the Marlins DH, Jorge Soler.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
The wind and the pitch. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Nope.
Just misses there.
That's a really good take.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Now 1 away.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter. It just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Now the batter now, Dermis Garcia. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Gets it there in time, though. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
Marlins making a move for a pinch hitter. John Birdie, a critical at bat in this game for him. In there for strike one. A 1-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Down to their final strike. And that just misses.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Home team down a run. And the home team trying to pull it out. Next pitch is outside. is just one strike away. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two down, nobody on.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count. And he walked him.
Well, that right there could end up being a big walk in this game. He's certainly a threat on the bases, especially with them looking to tie this thing up.
Now it's the Marlins catcher, Nick Fortes.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
That's a big run over there at first base. He's got some speed. Let's see if they send it.
Pitch out, but no action. Now move to first. Birdie back in on a dive.
Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
And a pitch. Check swing, went around, and the count 1-2. Tying run at first, the winning run at the plate. Swing and a ball popped up. And that's a foul ball. And a 1-2 again. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
This is a huge win to take this series on the road before heading back home. You go home feeling good about yourselves. You've got some good momentum. But at home, you also have a higher expectation to play well. So they're going to have to maintain the focus because those fans are expecting a lot.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game.